Why does this stupid thing have so many levers?
1963. Such a good year.
That's the year you bought that outfit, then?
You know, we can go to see the Beatles play in 1963, but the Ice Age is only a click away on the dial.
You mean the movie? I love Ice Age.
What? Not Ringo? Why doesn't anybody ever want to meet Ringo?
There's no such thing as a sexy drummer.
Especially not when Gabe Newell dresses up as him.
That. Then again, why would I? 1963. The Beatles' first two albums. Sean Connery as James Bond. The Kings, the Rolling Stones, Mary Quant, John Steed and Kathy Gale.
Various other British pop culture references.
Out there, London is the coolest place, not just on Earth, but the whole galaxy.
Yet now, though, London just sucks.
No. Impossible.
Did you get this wrong? Maybe this is like 2963 or something.
There's no mistake, this is 1963.
I guess London isn't so cool anymore, but it is smoking hot.
or who could have done this?
Something with the power to alter time. On a massive scale.
Doctor, look.
It's even worse than I thought. Everyone's fashion sense has gone down as well as London.
Human, halt!
Get down.
I already am down.
The last survivor of Earth will be exterminated! Exterminate!
Goat eye? I remember Daleks having goat eyes in their eye stalks. There is dust in my eye!
We've got to talk to her.
Wait.
The last surviving human will be exterminated at a leisurely pace.
Now we've got to talk to her. Come on.
Look and move. Move the mouse to move around the environment. Press the right mouse button. Or we can use the arrow keys. That seems simple enough. Oh, action. When you get close to something of interest, it will glow. An icon will then appear indicating you can do. Click the left mouse button to do it. Seems simple enough. So I can examine this, and there's no time to waste. We have to find that woman. If you get stuck, don't worry. Press escape to see what you have to do next. Talk to Amy, who may be able to help. She may have several things, so try talking to her again, and don't forget characters and even objects.
That woman escaped down a manhole. We need to find her. Perhaps we can smash the barrier and get to the underground. Perhaps that taxi could smash through. That woman escaped down a manhole. We need to find her.
She basically just gives away all the what exactly you have to do, so I probably shouldn't talk to her in an adventure game. In fact, newspapers. The Chinese used carved blocks of wood to paint on as early as 200 AD. It wasn't until 1439 that mechanical printing was invented by Johannes Gutenberg, a German printer. Which the journal founded in 1969 claims to be the oldest continuing published newspaper in the world. It took a long time for newspapers to become popular as there were few people could read. They relied on town criers. Oh, this is all very fascinating, but what does that have to do with saving the Daleks? I mean, saving the Earth from the Daleks. Nelson's column. Admiral Horatio Nelson died at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. Was commanding the British Royal Navy aboard his flagship HMS Victory against the combined French and Spanish fleets. Nelson's column was built to commemorate his achievements. The column is 46 meters tall with 5.5 meters statue of Nelson on top. At the base of the column, 4 bronze panels which show blah blah. Panels are melted down from cannons of the French ships. Again, very interesting, but doesn't really help me against the Daleks now, does it? World facts, London bus. The red double-decker bus is an iconic symbol of London. The first London bus started carrying passengers in 1829 and was pulled by 3 horses. Buses with Motors didn't arrive until 1802. There are now over 9,000 buses picking up passengers from over 19... You know what, I'm just going to skip that. You can pause it and read it yourself if you really want to. Collectibles. You can pick up collectibles as you... Keep an eye out for them. Smiler. The Smilers are androids mounted in booths all across the spacefaring Britain that left Earth in the 29th century. It can rotate, show 3 faces, happy, warning, or very dangerous. Seems pretty silly to me. I guess a bit of Doctor Who trivia shoved in here and there. Hackney carriages. Hackney carriages are licensed public thing of London. The first carriages arrived and operating in London in 1621. The first horse thingy Hackney carriage was replaced by a smaller and lighter carriage called a cabriolet, or cab as we call it today. All London cab drivers must take a special test before they drive the black cab. This test, called The Knowledge, means they have to learn all the major routes across London. Sat-nav is not allowed. More useless trivia that is useless against the Daleks. The Sisters of Water. When seen through the perception filter, the Sisters of Water may look beautiful, but in reality they are vampire-like fish aliens. The Dr. Amy and Rory encountered them in Venice. Vampire-like fish aliens. Vampire-like...
Stop!
Oh.
Look out for that Dalek. Maybe we can avoid it if we're careful.
That seems simple enough. Stealth. You will automatically crouch down when enemies are near. Warning icons will show whether you are safe or if the enemy has detected you. Avoid coloured enemy beams or you will be attacked if you are detected. Okay, so you just simple matter of avoiding the clearly visible vision beams. It's just like Metal Gear Solid. But whereabouts do we go? What's this? The charge is blown. It is useless now. Whoops, I shouldn't stand there. So just sneak behind him and it should all be good. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the silly woman told me that I need to knock over this taxi over here. Oh, hang on, there's a collectible card. Yeah. The 6th Doctor. He was the 2nd Doctor to be put on trial by the Time Lords and the only Doctor to manage to fix the TARDIS's... Yeah, whatever. I'm sure this is very interesting to Doctor Who fans, but I'm not even a big Doctor Who fan, so... I don't know. Why am I even playing this? It's free, I suppose.
This looks like it could smash through that barrier. Amy, can you give me a hand?
Sure.
1, 2, 3! Well, not exactly elegant, but it did the job.
Oh, that anticlimactic, too.
It's dark down there. When I said I wanted to meet the Beatles, I meant the band, not the bugs.
Or you can stay up here and meet the Daleks. But they're more heavy metal.
We will rock you to extermination.
It seems kind of cheap that not all of his lines are voice acted. Inventory. Use space and then select it. Well, this gate needs unlocking, but I bet we're going to have to use a sonic screwdriver. Yeah. Pretty much
Be
the
careful
item he
down
uses
here.
in every episode.
You never know what you're going to find on the underground. Rats, dinosaurs, yetis.
Maybe even trains.
The woman we saw must be around here somewhere.
Don't move!
Ah, there you are.
A stick! That would do
Hello.
well against the Daleks.
Calm down, we're here to help you.
How can I trust you?
Do we look like Daleks? Us humans have to stick together.
I'm the Doctor, by the way.
And I'm Amy.
Sylvia.
Tell me what happened. When did the Daleks get here?
What do you mean? How can't you know? They overrun the Earth, the whole planet.
We've sort of been away.
I was hiding in my
Promise
mother's
you,
basement
Sylvia,
playing Monster
we can
Hunter.
help you, just tell us, please.
They came out of the sky, like they tore a hole in it. Legions of Daleks flying out of it. So many they turned the sky dark.
Our arrows will blot out the sun.
Thousands and thousands of them, thousands.
Exterminate!
I know they recently retconned them so they could fly and stuff, so stairs aren't a problem, but when did they fly in formation like
How did you
spaceships?
survive?
The Daleks defeated the army straight away, but the ordinary people fought for a while.
Yeah, the army is completely
You learn
useless.
fast when you have to.
You've done pretty well on your own. One-woman army.
And there are no other survivors.
Us against the Daleks. They destroyed everything. Everyone. There's just me left.
The last human being. That's what the Daleks said.
Well, it was wrong about that, wasn't it? There's you two.
Well, actually, we're not quite human. We're half monkey, you see?
Daleks can't do this. They've never had the power to change time like this before.
Change time? What are you talking about? Look, I'm barely hanging on to my sanity as it is.
Judging by your fashion sense, you've
Listen to
already
me,
lost
Sylvia.
it.
This was not supposed to have happened. 1963 was followed by 1964 and a whole lot more years after that. I have to stop whatever the Daleks have done to make this happen.
Look, it isn't safe to stay here. If you want to stay alive now, you have to keep on the move. Let me check ahead. These tunnels are dangerous.
What was that?
Was it a Dalek? Oh, how about that?
I think it just got even more dangerous. Sylvia is safe. The Daleks can't see her, but we're going to have to be very careful if we're going to get to her.
Don't forget that Amy is following and she needs to be kept safe too. If you're behind an enemy, don't get too close or they will hear you. If you're a detective, all status guards will be alerted, although they won't leave their posts. Well, this seems easy enough. You just use the sandbags and for cover. Get out of the way, Amy. Aha, there's a collectible. Let's hope the Dalek doesn't turn around. You have found a card. Hath. Part man, part fish. These colonists of the planet Messaline have been at war with their former human aliens for generations. I swear to God, if you get spotted, you silly woman, I'm gonna punch you. So just hide behind those sandbags up there and we should be safe.
Sensors alerted!
What? Hey! Oh, oh, the stupid woman got detected. Guess I don't have to worry about that card. It's not there anymore, so I'll just stay close behind the Dalek and hopefully things should be okay. Oh, did he hear me? Maybe I should hide behind these other sandbags. Yeah, let's hide behind these ones for a while, wait for him to come back. Also, for the last surviving human, who I assume has been sort of running on the run from these Daleks for a while, she's in pretty good shape. I mean, you know, all her clothes are still fine. You know, she's still wearing like earrings and like a hairband and stuff. Oh well. Like, you think she'd be wearing something a bit more, well, you know, battle-hardened, more practical than that sort of pink coat. Oh, hang on, there's a card here. Liz 10. Liz 10 is the Queen and ruler of Starship UK. She struck up a close relationship with the Doctor and Amy, and together they were able to free the Star Whale. Liz 10 is descended from other famous monarchs the Doctor has known, including Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth I. Jeez. Well, anyway.
Stop! The track is electrified.
Then we need to reroute the power somehow, and fast.
Why does it sound like he's always whispering into the microphone?
This is going to take some manual rewiring.
But yeah, why does he sound so much louder than all the other characters? Wire the fuse box. So you had to match the colours, eh? Seems easy enough. Let's move that there. Move the blue one over here. And the two red ones can just go through here. And then the other one will just connect to... It'll just go up the... Okay, I actually need to move the red one out the way so the yellow one can get there, which I can't do because the blue one's in the way, so I have to sort of rewire the blue one. So I have to move the blue one down here and move it over this way so there's room for the red one to take the long way round, which will allow the yellow one to reach where it's supposed to go. And then the two green ones just go like this. Hooray!
Now it's safe. We better get a move on before that Dalek spots us.
Let's hop too. Gotta run. Just love that running animation. Dynamite. Silver must be setting a booby trap.
Up you go, Amy.
I just need to set this trap.
Hurry. Sylvia!
Exterminate!
Run, Doctor, run!
Exterminate!
What? No! Love that note. Doctor.
They killed her.
We've got to get back to the TARDIS.
I like Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor, but Jesus, he's really not trying in this. These are the original voice actors as well. You think they're capable of a bit more. I mean, I know Doctor Who isn't renowned for its voice acting or any acting, but hell, you know, expect a little better. I'm just gotta go back the way I came, I guess. Gotta find the old TARDIS. Don't seem to be any collectibles or anything, so I'll just press on forward. This looks a bit complicated. Actually, no, it doesn't. If I just stay close to the taxi, the London cab, I should be able to avoid the beams of death and...
Alert!
Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you stupid cunt. You can't even follow my plan. Alright, let's do this again. Climb over here. Now this time, Amy, stick close to the car. See, that wasn't so hard. You just go down this way. Stay away from the big giant green beams of death and... Yeah, see, you have a pretty... See how much difficult was that? You couldn't do that the first time, could you, woman?
Doctor?
Amy? It's alright, Amy. You're going to be alright.
I felt so weird.
It's going to be alright, Amy. I promise you, if I can analyse the time and place that the Daleks altered the timeline.
I don't get it. If humanity's destroyed in 1963, how am I still here?
The TARDIS protects you.
But we have to act quickly.
The TARDIS is full of
Gotcha.
Deus Ex Machina
What is it?
things.
The source of the Daleks' time meddling, it's Skaro. The planet of the Daleks.
Coordinates set, we're going back to where it all began. And we're going to save the human race.
So the Daleks didn't do anything with the TARDIS, even though they could clearly see it. A nice matte painting you got there.
It's alright. Nobody home. And they've been busy rebuilding this place too.
Rebuilding?
Kalam. City of the Daleks. The last time I saw it was in ruins and the Daleks had fled.
But now Cologne is reborn.
Yeah, well, I'm still not coming here for my holidays.
Don't blame you.
Tish.
It never stops raining, so I wouldn't go outside. Even with an umbrella. The atmosphere is 30% sulfuric acid.
Ooh, no wonder they're so screwed up.
Come on.
Good thing they keep their
We have to find
interior
the
as a
source
nice
of the Daleks'
earthly
time
climate, though.
manipulation and stop them. Whatever that takes.
A little puzzle solving a bit. Aha! This should contain an internal sensor. Could be useful if I could find a way of accessing it. Well, is it accessed by the sonic screwdriver? Would you know it is? I wasn't actually expecting that. So I had to find another item, but I guess this silly old sonic screwdriver does everything. Let's move it along. Oh, a maze. Drag it around. Seems simple enough. Careful. Don't screw up. Don't touch the sides. Hooray! Success! Low security doors will now open automatically.
I don't feel right.
Steady.
Doctor?
Sorry, Amy, I'm so sorry.
What is happening to me?
Time
Time
paradox!
is catching up with you.
What?
When the Daleks destroyed humanity in 1963, you became a paradox.
Oh, right, really is a
You
time
should
paradox.
exist, but you do because the TARDIS protected you. But that protection can only last for so long. That's why we have to find how the Daleks went back in time and put things right. For all of humanity, and to save you.
This is just like Back to the Future.
Doesn't matter. I'll find a way. But first I have to slow down what's happening to you. The Daleks have temporal technology. I can use that.
We need to build a chronon blocker from Dalek spare parts. That will counter the effect of the paradox. We have to find a Dalekanium coil and a Contron crystal.
That is the most stupidest
you're
thing I've
talking
ever heard
English?
you say.
What?
Yeah, even she
Don't worry.
agrees.
You rest here and I'll find them and bring them back.
Dalekanium. Stupidest name for a fictional material. What's this? World fact, acid rain. Come on, you're teaching me about this when power stations burn coal. The sulfur. Oh no! I've downloaded an edutainment game, haven't I? Jesus Christ! I knew this was kind of designed for kids, but I didn't know this is what they'd be doing with the game. Oh well. I guess it's interesting, I suppose. Acid rain. Acid rain isn't just produced by burning fuels. Natural gas such as volcanoes exploding can also trigger it. I'm just gonna go this way. That wall could offer some cover. I need to be patient and wait for gaps in the patrols. Maybe I should be more like this guy and whisper into the mic with the mic really close to my mouth so that I'm really loud and whispering at the same time. But I'd rather not. More sneaky sneakies. Control panel. It's not a good idea to stop production.
Narrow escape.
No, it wasn't. That's interesting. I wonder where it leads to. Guess I'll just head on over here. This one block is a different colour than everything else, so I'll just push that. Climbing up through here and on these Dalek boxes. Where are we now? Some kind of computer room. Lots of research files here. Looks like the Daleks are just as ruthless about administration as they are with killing. Ha ha ha, funny doctor. Ah, Gortron crystal, just what I need. Find the Dalekanium coil. Ooh, card. K9 was originally designed and built by Professor Marius, a friend of the Fourth Doctor, and the Professor couldn't take K9 back to Earth because of weight restrictions. It became the Doctor's faithful companion. Fascinating. Anything else around here? True fact, the Daleks. The red Daleks are drones or workers, and are led by the white Supreme Dalek. The blue Daleks are in charge of strategy, the orange Daleks are scientists, and the purpose of the mysterious yellow Eternal Dalek is as of yet unknown. A Dalek is a mutated creature inside a metal shell. That's weird. What about the black Daleks? I'm sure black Daleks had appeared in other Doctor Who series, right? Unless they retconned that as well. Just use a sonic screwdriver here because I assume that's what I have to do because I just needed a boost. How about that? You know, they should just have a button designated to the sonic screwdriver if you're just going to use it this often. Adipose. Matron Coffella of the 5 Straighten Classa Blindy Nursery Fleet Intergalactic Class persuaded people to take diet pills which attracted fat cells and bound them together to form adipose bodies. Harmless in themselves, the creation of adipose can nevertheless be fatal to their human hosts. I don't really understand. Maybe I needed to
I'll
watch
get down.
Okay. Oh, they saw me. Doctor Who. Tactical espionage action. Well, maybe just tactical espionage. There's not really too much action going on.
Crisis averted.
Main lift, but I need to stay on this level. This is the visualizer room. I need to go back until I found both components for the chronon blocker. Okay, fine. Just restrict my exploration then, just... Well, I guess this is where I'm supposed to go. I knew I would find a Dalekanium coil in here. Daleks, that's so pretty. Seriously, Dalekanium? That's the stupidest name. Hang on, there's a thing here. Daleks were created by Davros, the greatest scientist in the Dalek home run, Skaro. I have no weaknesses, except perhaps their reliance on logic and machinery. Hey, wait a minute, wasn't it determined that the Daleks were weak against cold? I'm pretty sure that was made clear in, what was it, one of the things, one of the old Doctor Who's? I'm sure of it. Oh, hey, there's a card over here. Guarded by a Dalek, as usual. Oh, now's a good time to grab the card. Black card. The Doctor's fondness for jelly babies has lasted through many regenerations, and with good reason. The well-timed offer of a jelly baby has confused monsters, disarmed enemies, and sealed friendships, and occasionally saved lives. Jelly babies are fucking awesome! So we just had to make our way back to Amy. Because for some reason we need to save her.
Doctor, please hurry. I'm fading away.
Don't worry, Amy. I've got all the components I need now.
Assemble the chronon blocker. Using the components. What? Oh, it's the same puzzle as before, but now with two things I have to drag. Could I not think of anything better? I mean, this is something I'd expect out of a free Flash game. Okay, I know this game was also free, but, you know, you could have done more. Chronon blocker has been successfully assembled.
How's that?
A bit better. At least I've got some colour back.
See-through is so not you. It will block the chronon energies for a while, but we have to reach the Supreme Council chamber and deactivate whatever is in there.
But how do we even find out what's in there? It could be a Dalek convention inside.
Ah, we can see into it from the Daleks' visualizer room. Come on.
Yeah, I imagine a Dalek convention would be pretty cool, because for some reason I have this vision of Daleks being nothing but huge nerds gathering together to read their comic books and limited edition action figures and stuff.
We need to be careful.
Oh, do we? This is the same sneaking mechanic that's been used throughout the entire game. Ha ha ha! Stupid Dalek. If your peripheral vision was a bit wider, you wouldn't have this problem. Still, it's not seeing the right way. What? Oh, there's a door over here. I didn't see it.
Here we are.
This is where they monitor and record all Dalek activity across the universe. This is like the Dalek Records Office.
A librarian Dalek. That's something I actually want to see.
There's your librarian. The visualizer eye. And you know what Stickler's librarians are?
No talking in the library!
Deactivate the security beam. Those databanks look like good cover. Let's go.
No food or drink permitted in the library!
So, all Dalek security systems are apparently just based on vision. I can just walk around and everything's hunky-dory so long as they don't get seen. Just needs a sonic boost. Its controls are encrypted. I need to reconfigure the console. So I just gotta choose the right symbol. Hooray! That seems pretty simple. We should go a bit faster though. Come on! Faster! I know, I get it. Hooray! Partially
Brilliant.
reconfigured.
The security beam is narrowed. We better be careful though. The rate of its scan sweep is speeded up.
How does that even work? Just gotta avoid that. If we just hide behind this one, it should be fine. Just move across here or... Whoops! A little late to the mark, Doctor. Just get shot and then react about 5 seconds later. Guess they don't call him the Time Lord for nothing, he's just slow. And this time, don't screw up. Just wait behind this one for a little while. When that turns away, we should be able to access the next console, which I think is over there. Alright, let's move out, team. And again, I need to use the sonic screwdriver and do the same puzzle again. It'll be tougher to crack now, but how tougher? Oh no, the icons are moving ever so slightly faster. Whatever will I do? Damn, this is much difficultness. Curse these Dalek encryption systems.
Just want to go now. That beam is moving pretty fast.
But it won't really matter because we have to go straight under it, so... Be careful. Now we can just hop to. And we do here the last one. The encryption is even more complex. I need to concentrate. Damn, this really is more complex. This is like extreme hacking. Hooray!
Right. Let's see what we can see, shall we?
The giant eye is also a TV screen.
That's the Supreme Council chamber, all right. There's the Emperor.
He is massive.
Occupational hazard. You're sitting on a throne all the time, you're going to put on a few pounds.
But
that is what I'm interested in.
Is that it? Whatever the Daleks used to wipe out the Earth?
Well, if I was a betting man, yeah. That'd be it. That's interesting. Temporal coordinates.
Interesting to you, maybe, but how do we get anywhere near that thing with all those Daleks around?
Knock politely.
What?
We have to find a way to upstairs and talk with the Dalek Emperor. We're just gonna talk to him? That's really the plan here?
We need to be careful.
Why don't you just ask one of these guys to escort you up there? I mean, I'm sure they're willing. But you know they'll just shoot you.
Where to now?
Straight to the top. The Supreme Council chamber.
You keep whispering, pal.
It's like it read my mind. Dalek technology. Wonderful. If only they didn't want to use it to kill everybody all the time.
Halt! You will be taken to the Dalek Emperor!
What a stroke of luck.
They're not gonna exterminate us or anything?
Just the dictator I wanted to see.
Speak for yourself.
I wanted to see Hitler,
With us.
but no, you
By
said it
all
would ruin the
means.
timeline.
Lead on.
Doctor!
You recognize me then? That should save time.
I should ask a question.
Have you got the first idea of what will happen if you carry on disrupting the time continuum?
Daleks will be the masters of time and the universe!
Well, I mean, other than that.
You have to stop. The laws of time can't be manipulated on such a massive scale.
The laws of time are controlled by the Daleks!
So, Andros,
they're
you
too
show your
powerful for
true
anyone to
form.
control. You carry on ignoring them and time will fold in on itself. You will destroy the Daleks and everything
It
else.
gives you a choice of questions, but you have to ask them all anyway. What's
Show me the
deal?
source of your power.
The Emperor Dalek does not obey orders!
Okay.
What use is power if there's no one to marvel at it? To quake with fear? Come on, show me. Scare me.
Witness the might of the Daleks! Fear it!
You know, for a giant brain, he's not too smart. He just fell for the oldest trick in the book.
No. It can't be.
What is it?
Oh.
The Eye of Time. More powerful than the heart of any TARDIS, more than the power of every TARDIS ever built. Harnessed by the Time Lord centuries ago and lost at the fall of Gallifrey.
Lost.
The Eye is a natural phenomenon. Some say it is the heart of time and space itself, the very core of the Big Bang.
You know, as interesting as it is, I don't think this is really the
Time was
situation
contained
for
in a powerful
backstory.
minefield, but when Gallifrey was destroyed, it vanished into the universe.
The Daleks found it! It is ours!
His brain is jiggling.
Daleks are the new Time Lords!
Time Lords use their powers to benefit the universe, not to crush it.
You were weak. Soon, throughout all time and space, there will be only Daleks!
No,
What's that noise?
your
Oh,
time
so-
just ran out.
Run!
Wait, what?
Exterminate the Doctor! Exterminate! Exterminate!
Wait, what just happened?
Are you alright?
Yeah, excellent delivery of the line there.
What happened?
Those temporal coordinates, remember? This is Kalan, just before the Daleks return to it with the Eye of Time.
But it looks like it'll be coming soon.
And it won't be long before the Emperor sends more Daleks after us through the Eye. We have to be ready for them.
What do we do?
Set a trap.
Wait a minute, if the temporal coordinates...
Even though the place is in ruins, there could be something useful here.
Wait, so if the Eye of Time sends you back to certain temporal coordinates and the Dalek Emperor eventually sends Daleks after you, wouldn't they also arrive at the same time you did if they're the same temporal coordinates? Ah, who am I kidding? Doctor Who never made any sense. There's a wire here. This could be useful. The wires are made from Dalekanium. I can just suck up the wires. Seriously, Dalekanium? I still can't get over that. Dalekanium. Not so full of himself now, is he? He made a joke. Too bad he didn't voice act it or anything. This was control power used to control the Eye of Time. Fifth Doctor. Hang on, I gotta stop Fraps for a bit. Hang on. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't stop and read the screw it. You could pause and read it if you wanted to. I was just gonna. I was fixing up Fraps. It was acting up for a bit, so I just alt-tabbed the game for a sec there. What am I supposed to do here? this running animation still cracks me up. World fact: electric battery. Batteries work by converting electrical energy into electrical energy. This reaction is triggered when the positive and negative terminals of the battery are connected. The first modern battery was invented by an Italian physicist Alessandro Volta in 1800. But again, it doesn't really help me against the Daleks now, does it? Oh, actually it does. I think we're supposed to make a battery here.
These wires should connect the debris to the generators, and with a zap of the sonic, we should have our trap set. Then all we'll need is a Dalek. Or two.
What was that with that gesture? 2 Daleks. Just use a screwdriver on this and set off the trap, whatever it is.
Doctor, it's happening again.
We've jumped time again. The chronon blocker won't work here. Just hold on, Amy. I can save you. I promise.
Okay, I'll just hold on. I'll just hold back time. Wait, that was it?
Stay with me, Amy.
I'm okay.
Come on. We have to be ready for them.
It just blew up one Dalek and all the other Daleks just exploded with him or something? I don't get it. I need to check out what the Daleks are up to. I have to get to the visualizer room. This isn't the right way.
Stop. That's a Vaga plant over there. These vines have a deadly sting. To get past, we'll have to time it carefully.
Okay. They seem to come out every so often, so... let's wait for it to spit out again. And make a run for it. Go, go, go! Oh, that was easy. Ah! What? You stupid cunt! You couldn't even... Alright, let's do this again, shall we? But this time, don't screw it up, you silly woman. There. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just because you're fading from reality doesn't give you an excuse to be terrible. I don't think this door works. I think we have to use the elevator because we're on the upper floor since we're in the Supreme Council chamber.
The lift won't work anymore. Let's look for another way down.
Okay. Maybe it's this crack over here then. I just love this running animation. Yeah, it's David Tennant. Another pointless card added to my inventory. Ah, here we are again. Can examine this. It is beyond repair. Well, clearly the Dalek came back and repaired it, so it's not beyond repair now, is it? Don't get killed, you silly woman. Alright. Boost by boosterine. Sonic screwdriver!
Secure Kalan. Prepare to activate the Eye of Time.
The Supreme Dalek. Who else?
What are we gonna do?
We have to release the Eye before the Daleks activate it, then the natural timeline will be restored. The Daleks don't crash Earth and Amy Pond gets born.
That's great, but how are we gonna get past that lot?
What? Like I wouldn't have a plan? Everything we need is in here.
You just blew up the eye.
This is linked to the eye of every Dalek. If I can reverse engineer it, we can interfere with their vision.
Well,
we just
convenient.
need some parts from the production facility.
Oh, I think I know what's coming.
Could you pop next door and rustle me up a couple of things while I get started on this gizmo?
What do you need? A cup of tea, chalky bickies?
Let's try to
A
be as
Dalek gun
British as
and a Dalek
possible.
eye stalk. I recommend looking for salvage rather than a live one.
Yeah, you're so funny.
Good luck. Let me open this door for you.
So by the sounds of things, I guess I have to do more sneaking missions, except being as the silly Scottish woman instead of the Doctor.
It didn't see me. Looks like invisibility can have its advantages.
It doesn't even have any eyes, but whatever you say. So it doesn't react when I'm invisible. When I'm visible, it starts attacking. Yeah. Well, whatever. I guess I can use my invisibility to avoid the Daleks too. It's hard to tell when I'm going to be invisible and when I'm not. So I'm invisible here. So yeah, now I'm invisible, so I could just walk by, and actually I'm now invisible again. Seems simple enough. Whoop. Oh wait, now I'm invisible, so no. I'll wait. I'm invisible, so it just randomly chooses between visible and invisible.
Whoops.
Huh? What do you mean, whoops? Oh, the Daleks saw me? Well, I'm invisible now, so you can't see me anymore. And there's the eye stalk. Not too damaged. Is he still following me? Oh no, he gave up. That's convenient. I'm invisible again. Okay, now I'm invisible again. It's hard to tell. It just randomly chooses between visible and invisible. Uh-oh.
Sensors alerted!
Oh, you stupid woman! Why can't you be... Oh, curse my varying invisibility. Why can't you be a consistent time paradox? I'm invisible. Make a run for it. Yeah. Sneak past this guy. And he would have seen me, but luckily I was invisible. So this whole invisibility thing seems to be some kind of luck, basically. And I think that's the last part I need over there, the Dalek gun. Hope it still works. It's everything I need. I should get back to the doctor, so... Yeah, just gotta go backtracking. And
Brilliant. You found both of them. Let's get to work.
assemble vision disruptor. Oh no, is this what I think? It is! It's the same stupid minigame. Let's go over here and drag these pieces to one hole. Then you just move it over here. Don't touch the walls. And then you move this over here. There. Hope that's the last of them.
This will blind the Daleks, but its range is limited. Unless I can fit it into the cradle of the old Emperor.
Just created a giant
That will
bong.
take out every Dalek in the chamber.
A Deus Ex Machina bong.
I feel so strange.
I'm sorry, Amy, we're running out of time. We can do this, but it has to be now.
You don't have to keep whispering really loudly.
Open the eye!
It's now or never.
There's too many of them, Doctor. They'll exterminate you on sight. Give it to me. I can do this. You have to let me.
Okay, I guess. Oh, she has invisibility, so I can sneak past all the thousands of Daleks in the room. Except my invisibility is variable. Okay, so I need to do that better. Stupid varying invisibility. Seems to be a blind spot on the middle. Guess no one thought to look there. And then wait till my next invisibility wave.
Whoops.
Oh shit! They can see me? What? Oh well, whatever. I'm invisible now, so I'll just go up here where no one can see me. That's easy enough. Yeah, I don't. Seems a bit weird. Time paradoxing just makes you invisible, but doesn't affect your like physical being in any way. Like you can still do everything normally, except just being visible.
This had better work, Doctor.
Mission malfunction. Daleks are under attack. Daleks are under attack.
Now, I've got to destroy those magnetic field generators to free the eye.
That seems simple enough.
I cannot see.
Oh god, what have I done? Yeah, when you're blinded, fire lasers in all directions. That'll solve everything. Or fire lasers in one direction. I guess that works too.
My vision is impaired.
That's kind of convenient, I guess. They fire in a straight line.
Exterminate.
Yeah, I don't even know what to do. I guess I do something with a control panel in the middle.
I cannot see.
I need to overload these generators, so I'll just use a sonic screwdriver since that does everything.
Exterminate.
I must get to Amy.
I cannot see.
So I heard you the first time.
Exterminate. I cannot see.
That nearly hit me.
I cannot see. I cannot see.
I heard you.
Amy?
Doctor?
Now that's what I call door to door.
That's what I call stupid plot
Steady, take it
convenience.
easy.
I'm okay. We did it.
Of course we did it, look. This is Kalan as it should be.
Activate loud whisper mode.
Ruined.
But how did we get here?
The eye just spat us back to the point where we entered it.
And Earth?
Not destroyed, but still the worst place to live.
Mum, stop being such a square, will you?
It's only 10 o'clock. I can look after myself, you know. So what if I am late? It's not the end of the world.
Now, didn't you say something about meeting Ringo Starr?
Yeah, let's screw up the time continuum even more. Well, I hope you enjoyed that Let's Play. Not really sure why I played it, but, well, it's a free game, and I guess it's not bad. Storyline's pretty stupid, though. Which I guess is standard of Doctor Who. No, that was an abrupt ending. You didn't even finish the theme song.